Hello. Hey, how y'all doing? Well, I definitely wanted to say hi. Waiting for some of you you nice mammals to come in. But yeah, we have if you are watching the replay, lots going on. Yeah, a lot to be thankful for. Um, like I said, I guess first off, we got a very nice piece of fun mail from our friend Fancy Nancy Scratcher. Yeah, Fancy Nancy is very nice. She has her scratch coin with the Donald Duck mammal on it. Um, so yeah, we just that is super nice, super fun. And what else are we going to be talking about, Bob? Well, I think the obvious answer, Joe, is we are going to be talking about you. I mean, congrats on like you said, you did your very first member video. Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, Trip Mammals, thank you so much for coming. Happy Saturday. Yeah, thank you, Trip Mammals. So nice to see you. Yeah, we are just getting going here. Like I said, fun Saturday. And that's something else we might get to do. Yeah, the trip mammals were talking about a Canadian dish called poutine, which I ain't never heard of before. Yeah, but I do think um, Joe and I are kind of interested in making it. Oh, Ted Thompson, thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for the super chat. We really do appreciate that. So very cool. Um, so and String Bean, thank you so much for coming by. Oh, and Misty Mammal, hey, thank you for coming. Appreciate that. Yeah, we really do appreciate your support. And again, Ted Mammal, thank you so much for the paper rectangle. That is again, that is a huge deal. That really does help us out. And oh, and Coke Mammal, hey, thank you for coming. Appreciate you coming by. Oh, and Brino, hi, thank you for coming. That is great. Oh, and the Billy Mammal's here. Hi, Billy. Yeah, and so and yeah, got and scratching Wayne. Thank you so much for coming. So yeah, we got a kind of a fun evening. Like I said, like this is a big week for us. In that we just got our channel memberships approved, and again, I want to thank all of you who have joined. Joe was so excited; he released his very first members only video. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. I did that video all on my own, and yes, Joe. Not surprisingly, Joe reviewed beer. Well, yeah, of course. Hey, Fear Memo, thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate that. Yeah, how's it going there, Fear Mammal? So yeah. We are oh and Mel's and Chris Memo. Thank you for coming. Yeah, oh sorry, you got a little bit of echo here going between the laptop and the phone. Yeah, but yeah. Um yeah, so we are like you said, we are super excited. Um I have I have not had the chance to um I have not had the chance to explore the possibilities of what we are going to be doing for Monday. Oh yeah, our Mammals Choice Monday poll is up. Um, it looks like our choices are Bob is gonna go shopping, doing weekly groceries. Y'all might find that entertaining to see what he picks. Yeah, a lot of you mammals might think that that we just you know what I mean, we go out all the time. Yeah, and that's kind of not the case. So we're gonna be talking. Maybe there's that as an option. Hey, Pudge Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Oh yeah, hey, thank you for swinging by, Pudge Mammal. Yeah, and our other choices for the poll, the Mammals Choice Monday poll, is going to be we are going to possibly do a reel with all the celebrities that I have met. Yeah, I don't know about that one. We'll see what people think. Hey, Kelly Mammal, thank you so much for coming, and Disfinity Mammal, really appreciate you. Really appreciate you swinging by. Yeah, and Ted Mammal, thank you so much. That is very very cool. Um, like you said, like it is. It is definitely fun. Um, Another bit of exciting news. We are going to I really do think it's going to hold, but we have 2,500 subscribers. Yeah, 2,500 subscribers. That's huge. And I mean, not it is just a fun milestone, but and again, I'm like, I do not want to make a video of it, because you know how, for those of you who are content creators, I'm sure you are well aware that those numbers do change, from time to time. So I kind of wanted to make sure that we were actually there, but yeah, 2.5K. Been a long time coming. Yeah. And right you are, Mills and Chris. They do fluctuate a lot. Like I said, I mean, you know, we've seen like, you know, like, lose, 6 subscribers one day and gain 8 the next, and then lose some. So, but yeah, but it's definitely, like I said, for the channel, like I said, the channel that long predates me. Yeah. Um, we like I said, I have been doing this channel long before Joe. Hey, Jelly Duck, thank you so much for coming. Oh yeah, hi Jelly Duck, thank you so much for coming. So yeah, like I said, we have lots to be thankful for. We have the channel memberships, that are up, and we have fun mail from our friend Fancy Nancy, who sent us this awesome scratch coin. So wow, Mel's and Chris, you lost 40 in one day and then got them back 2 weeks later. Wow, that is a big drop. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen quite I have not seen quite that big of a swing, but for sure. Um, so all right, well, um, sorry about the timing, Fear Mammal. But certainly do appreciate you dropping in when you can. Yeah, for sure. Like you said, if I we do miss you, then like you said, thanks for dropping in, Fear Memo, and have a fabulous weekend. So so yeah. So and you know what? A lot of people, Brian, I know you're saying you don't quite see the the swings. Yeah, I don't think I did start to see swings either, until I think it was like when I did the video on cracking 250 subs, and then I was like, oh yay. And then that just didn't work out so well. So Mel's and Chris, you said you got some hate from a Chick-fil-A video. That is unfortunate. Like, hate is I guess that is a part of the business. Oh, Smurfette Mammal, hi! Thank you so much for coming. Oh, hi, Smurfette Mammal. So glad you were able to make it. Very, very nice of you. So, so Ted Mammal, you said your family. Oh, Ted Mammal. Do be safe. Yeah, that is that is scary. Just um just yeah, like, I'm glad you are, you know I guess if there is a bright side to it, yes, spending more time in and spending time on YouTube. um but wow, good luck. Like I said, our we are definitely thinking of you, for sure. And actually, I think that's kind of really the way this whole thing kicked off for us, because like Bob was doing YouTube videos like maybe once a week to once a month, um, you know, and then in March, a lot more people were watching, and we finally got our level. We got to 1,000, and um, we got the timing was perfect, right when we were supposed to be staying at home, just going out for like, drive through stuff, or delivery stuff. And so yeah, we started doing videos, and started watching videos a lot more, because we were supposed to be staying at home. So but yeah, Ted, that is just yeah, like I said, be safe. So but yeah, like I said, so like I said, so Joe here, like you said, did his actual first how should we say, not for hatchlings video in the member section. So again, that is exciting. And yeah. Oh, 2020 Memo. Hi, thank you for coming. I'm sorry if I missed you. Yeah, and 2020 Memo, thank you so much for reminding everyone. Yeah, if y'all don't mind, please do smash the claws up button. That really does help us out. If y'all don't mind, certainly nice. So so yeah. Um, be really interested to see. I really do not have a good sense of what is going to win the Mammals Choice Monday Monday poll. Um, we like a lot of times, like, as I'm putting it up, I'm like, yeah, this, like one of these choices is pretty strong over the other. But yeah, so there's that. And then yeah, for our local Wednesday, for those of you who may have heard of this, I am so excited that our local Indian restaurant is at least as of today, was theoretically supposed to be open again. Yeah, and I ain't never had um none of their stuff before, so it's gonna be fun. So, oh, you're buffering at times because you're in Mexico. 2020. Wow. Well, hey, 2020, stay safe traveling. That's kind of a thing. Oh, and Mel's and Chris, thank you so, and Billy, thank you so much for the claws up. Like I said, that is certainly appreciated. So so yeah. Um but our friends, the trips, I don't know if you are trip mammals, if you are still in here. um like we were very inspired by your live stream yesterday. Well, I think even before that, but um, y'all had something a video like it's a Canadian dish y'all call poutine. Um, and I think that maybe sometime this week, Bob and I might try and take a crack at making that. Yeah, I think I think so. I think so. I think so too. So so oh, Mel's and Chris, thank you so much for swinging by. Um, well, have a great night, and very nice to see you. Hey, and Disfinity Mammal. Hey, if I missed you coming in, I'm very sorry. Yeah, you really are not doing a very good chat with you aren't doing a very good job with the chat here, Bob. Oh, I'm sorry. It just sort of happens. So so hey, um ate my vlogs. Thank you so much for coming. Really do appreciate that. So so yeah, I guess like our attempt at poutine. There are three. For those of you who do not know, there are three ingredients to poutine, as we understand it. You have to get French fries, you have to get cheese curds, and you have to get gravy. Um, so yeah, we are like French fries are pretty straightforward, and I think gravy is something that we could probably pick up. Like you said, when I do groceries, I'm gonna be doing groceries at Dollar General in the morning. And we're gonna take a look at that. So yeah, ate my vlogs. Thank you so much. Appreciate you coming. Like I said, I apologize if I'm massacring your name. Have a tendency to do that. Bob and I, we do the best we can speaking mammal, but if we get that wrong, we do apologize. But yeah, back to the poutine. What we were saying is we are um, so yeah, like I said, just like jarred gravy. I figure I can pick that up. I figure getting getting fries, is pretty straightforward. Yeah, but like as we were understanding, cheese curds, as our nice friends understand it, very much harder to get here um, in the United States side versus the Canada side of the lakes. So yeah, I have a couple of places in mind that I might, like maybe I might try and do, but we will see. So, well, Fear Mammal, if you're rolling out, have a great Saturday. Thank you so much for taking the time to drop in. It's gonna be tight. So yeah, thank you. Have a great weekend. Yeah, thank you, Fear Mammal. So I guess the question I have is, we have hot fries, then we put the cheese curds in, then we like, do we heat the gravy and then put hot gravy on top of the hot fries? I don't know. Oh, and you're saying you once got cheese curds at Dorothy Lane Market in Dayton. Yeah, I actually was thinking I wish I had access to Dorothy Lane because like I used to live in Dayton long ago before I moved up here and before I started the channel. And I was thinking if there is a place that is comparable to a Dorothy Lane, that's what I'm gonna try and do. But I probably am going to like, I obviously do not want to be frivolous in terms of like making a trip. I want to make absolutely sure that they do that, that they have it. All right, so Billy Mammal was suggesting we do KFC gravy and McDonald's fries. And that's a possibility. I have a strong preference for Burger King, but I was thinking something along those lines. So yeah. All right, Fear Mammal. Well, hey, like you said, we're live on Thursday, and we're doing videos. So thank you so much for coming. Yeah, thank you, Fear Mammal. Have a good weekend. So yeah, I was thinking like Burger King fries. Again, Burger King is especially close to the house. If we have like I said, if we can just get like some nice fresh fast food fries, even we're gonna put in the cheese curds, and I think, like you said, we will have some jar gravy that we will microwave, and maybe see how that goes. Yeah, all of this is a massive pipe dream. We'll see if this actually works out. I'd be excited. I'd be really excited if we could do that. I mean, ain't gonna say it wouldn't be fun. I mean, and Joe, I think that you have a certainly a affinity for cheese product. Like this is a new kind of cheese for you to explore. Yeah, I mean, the cheese is fine. I mean, gravy is, you know, it ain't meat or cheese, but okay. Potatoes, again, at least they're fried. So, I mean, it is, by Raptor standards, a marginally healthy meal. At least, like I said, it's a saving grace that there's cheese and a saving grace that it's fried. But like I said, just wanna try new things. Like I said in my very first Joe video, featuring me, I tried a new kind of beer that I ain't never had before. Um, yeah, that's pretty much interesting. All right, so Brino, thank you. That definitely helps. That gravy is made from meat. So okay, all right. I'm down with that. So we have a meat product. We got some fried potatoes and cheese. So I could find this workable. I mean, it ain't like a nice raw piece of cow prey, but it ain't that healthy. But you know, be great. So so yeah, for sure. Oh, VA Scratch King, thank you so much for the super sticker. We really do appreciate your support. Yeah, VA Scratch King, thank you so much for that. That really does help us out. We really and truly do appreciate you. Um, that is really wonderful. Oh, Luke Memmel, thank you so much for coming. We really do appreciate you swinging by. Yeah, and for those of you who do not know Luke B. Grubbin, he has some great prey items, and he does some like he will just eat some amazing stuff. Yeah, what we would call a mukbang or something like that. But yeah, Luke, amazing guy, amazing channel. Certainly, check him out if y'all can. Yeah, for sure. But anyway, like I said, so um, we are certainly looking forward to doing some to next week. Um, yeah, I'll be real interested to see if y'all want to see Bob's shop. Yeah, we did a video like that sort of like earlier on, but I mean, I think I've like refined my the dishes that I make. Yeah, and that might be something we'd want to see too. So um yeah, and Billy Mammal, maybe you're on the right track. See if anybody has poutine. I can't think of any local place right off that would have like poutine. Yeah, we are in Cleveland. There are a lot of really great local restaurants. Um, like but I just cannot think of anybody like offhand. Well, like there's tons of wonderful pizza here. There's a couple of Greek restaurants. There's a lot of Italian restaurants. Yeah, and that would be kind of interesting to see what an Italian take on a Canadian recipe would be. Wonder if that would work. Hey, boy Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Hi, boy Mammal. Appreciate you swinging by. Yeah, so yeah, we are certainly gonna be doing some fun things, and then like I said, next month. So 5 weeks from today will be the 54th anniversary of Star Trek. And for that one, oh yes, Bob, you've been talking about it. I know you just can't help yourself. Your nerdiness, Yes, we will be doing a live stream live from the bridge of the Enterprise. I am so stoked about about doing that. So yeah, now that more people are here, we got a nice piece of fun mail. This is from our friend Fancy Nancy Scratcher. She has a lotto scratching channel, and she sent us her scratch coin. Donald Duck. She is a huge fan of Donald Duck, and it has her lucky number 9 on the back. Very nice of her to send that to us. And like I said, we have our poker chips. Hey, local John, thank you so much for coming. Oh, and Rhino Memo, thank you so much for coming. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Billy Mammal suggests we search for Poutine on Yelp. Hey, worth a shot. We'll see what we can find. And that might be a fun thing. Failing the Indian option on Wednesday. Yeah. Now I have to admit I am somewhat limited in my knowledge of Indian food. Our Indian restaurant, Taj India Palace, they have like a lunch buffet with a variety of food on it. But I'm like, this dish looks great, and this dish looks great, but I do not necessarily know what to call it. I would be kind of embarrassed, and I'm like gonna be studying and seeing what we've got going on. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be a little bit awkward on the phone. That might be a funny video. Bob, you're always awkward on the phone. Oh, be quiet, Joe. Anyway, yeah, so there's definitely that. So yeah, Rhino Mammal, you're just coming in. You might notice the Donald Duck coin, Fancy Nancy Scratcher's coin. Don't know if she's gonna be able to make it in tonight, but maybe you recognize her from the scratching community. Yeah, and if some of our scratching friends, a lot of times it is very difficult for our scratching mammals to make it in on Saturday, because there are a lot of very big important live streams going on Saturday, and again, I feel very, very honored and special that that they would be able to make it in. Yeah, that's why we kind of opted for the Thursday live stream, so that we'd be able to get more of our scratch and mammal friends to come. Yeah, I mean, trying to have more options. That's always nice. So oh yeah, Rhino Memo. Yeah, gotta make those paper rectangles. Yeah, I guess you can't totally subsist on the slots. You got to have something to give the slot machine in order to like win tons of paper rectangles. Yeah, I mean, that is the unfortunate part of living in the mammal world. You have to get the paper rectangles to start with. Once you have paper rectangles, you can do so much with them. So, hi, Shelby Mammal. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, Shelby's cray cray girl. Thank you so much for coming. We really do appreciate you. So so yeah. Um yeah, and again, Local John, yeah, I'm so glad that we have the option. I actually really did feel bad because, we do definitely like Joe and I have radically different ideas about the videos that we want to make. Like you said, I do want to keep the channel. I mean, it is not a channel for hatchlings, but I do want to keep it family friendly. And well, as you guys can tell, Joe is kind of like a walking, not family friendly raptor. So, this is a chance for him to make his content and to kind of be himself. And yeah, it was really nice. Like you didn't even like you weren't even there. I was like, I made my very first members only video that was just me, and like I just felt it was weird. You weren't even there to yell at me for cussing. Joe, I still really wish you wouldn't like cuss a ton. Like just because you can do a thing does not mean you should do the thing. Well, I'm just saying, um, it's gonna be it's just like you said, a great chance to see a different thing. So yeah, Brino, yeah, thank you so much for joining early and checking it out. Yeah, I think our friend the Brino Mammal, I think, was like our number 2 all time ever member. So yeah, like I said, we truly appreciate his support. So so yeah, like you said, hey, Itch Mammals, thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, hi, Itch Mammals, thank you so much. That's so nice. Speaking of our we have our number 2, and I do think the Itch Mammals were our number 1 member ever. Yeah, even before the announcement was official, they like they joined. So again, a huge thank you to our friends Scratching the Itch. They have an absolutely amazing channel. They are going live, I think, at like 10 or 11 this evening, and they also have a Sunday thing. So Billy Mammal, there is you can check out, there's a link to it in the community tab. Since you are a member, it should just appear in our videos, I think. If y'all are having trouble with that, do let me know. Like I said, we can get that straightened out for you. Yeah. Like I said, it probably has like a members only icon by it, but yeah. All right. So Itch Mammals, you're going live in 3.5 hours. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, I kind of also want to get all of you who if you are going to join at the Joe After Dark level, we are going to we're going to set up the live stream. Boy Mammal, like I said, some of my antics do come through in our stuff. I guess our like if you want to see a free Joe video, I did suggest the idea for a beer review on Mammal's Choice Monday a while back. You might be able to find it back in there, but lots of fun. Oh, Mrs. Itch Mammal, thank you so much for coming. All right, so now we can definitely draw the distinction between Mr. Itch and Mrs. Itch. When you see scratching the itch, sometimes it is not clear if it is Mr. Itch or Mrs. Itch. It is so cool that we can see that we can respond to the itch mammals individually, which is really awesome. So yeah. Like you said, for those of you who are just coming in, we got some awesome fun mail from our friend Fancy Nancy Scratcher. Um, got her coin. Very nice. We are actually starting to have a pretty nice collection. I think maybe at some point. I think probably I was actually thinking about putting out our scratch coins for this live stream, but I know that a lot of scratching mammals have a lot of live streams that they want to get to, and maybe we might be able to get more of our scratching mammals in on our Thursday stream. But yeah, we should probably like display our collection of coins, which is growing. Yeah, I think that'd be really fun. You know, doing that. Oh yeah, and Brino Memo, like that Alfredo was looking so good, and of course it just has to happen. We could get a call from someone that we have not heard from in a very long time, and it's like, no, I do not want to miss Brino's live stream, and I cannot even bail out, but yeah, that was last night for his live stream. Our friend Brino here did some handmade Alfredo pasta. Like made the pasta, made this like Alfredo sauce with truffles. Oh ha, Van Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Oh, Van Mammal, thank you so much. Really appreciate you swinging by. Yeah, our friend Bob's Adventures. He's got another amazing channel, amazing community of van and RVers, and very nice. I feel like sometimes I have very little to add to the conversation because they are talking about very specific things, and I'm like, love y'all, and we are dinos that are just kind of stationary, but yeah, great mammal. Yeah, I definitely agree. Our friend the Van Mammal's awesome. Yeah, and yes, Brino, handmade from scratch, that fettuccine noodle, that was amazing. And I have not actually seen another YouTuber use truffles the way our friend Brino has in the past. So yeah, like I said, some making a theoretically affordable recipe, but adding some real gourmet ingredients. So yeah. Oh, Mrs. Itch Mammal, thank you for coming. And I do not know if I will be up. I do not know if I will be up for your live stream later, but high degree of probability that Joe will be. So yeah. Yeah, gonna be fun. So thank you for swinging by, Mrs. Itch Mammal. Very cool. So yeah. Again, for all of you who are members, and we definitely want to get your feedback on what a good time for Joe here to have his members only live stream. Again, the way it usually works, Joe and I are kind of on opposite schedules. I go to bed early but wake up early, and Joe stays up late and wakes up late. So par for the course. You can see who's who, but like I said, do either reach out to us, if you want to reach out to us either directly or you want to drop Joe or I an email. Probably Joe, because he's, it's really his thing. So local John, you're thinking like 8 Central on a Tuesday, which is 9 our time. Yeah, like you said, we'll certainly put that in there and see, like you said, if we can line up enough of our mammals. Oh, hi, Danny Mammal. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, Danny, thank you for coming. Danny's Food and Travels. Very nice to see you. Yeah. So yeah. Rhino Mammal is saying MTV Late Night Joe. Yeah, that's cool. So 9 or 10 Eastern would work out good for you. Now, Itch Mammal, like Mr. Itch Mammal, are you talking like, might you be free on a Tuesday? Like, I was just kind of wondering what your days off are. Yeah, that is kind of important. We are Eastern time here, but we can figure out, like, I guess, like Central or Pacific. We can figure out easy enough. It gets kind of challenging when we have friends that are like, continents away. That then the time zone thing starts to blur a little bit. But yeah, like I said, we will be flexible. So all right. Well, I'll put that up in our members tab, like for anyone who's here. Like, we'll say Tuesday at 8 Central, which would be 9 Eastern. And we'll try for that for my very first members exclusive live stream. Yeah, it'll be fun. Oh, Taste Good Memo, thank you so much for coming. Oh, Dr. Taste Good Barbecue, I'm so glad you are here. Yeah, very, very cool. So yeah. And Rhino Mammal, I think you're right on there. We might have to do a couple, see what works. Again, we're kind of in the developmental phase. Trying to see like what works for our members. Yeah. Let's put it this way. I made it very clear to Joe when he decided to take on this extra work that he is doing this in addition to all the other stuff that we are doing. So you will see Joe in all of our videos. You know what I mean? Nothing is going to change. But yeah, if you want to see Joe's not family friendly content, this is going to be something that you can do. Yeah, I think it might be nice, like you said, like Boy Mammal was suggesting, might be nice if we could have maybe like some sort of preview or invitation only. So will Joe be wearing a baseball cap? I don't really know how mammal hats really work too well for us, because you see, like, if you look at our heads here, like here, take a look at Bob over here. Like, if you put a hat on him, like, it starts to like cover up his eyes. Yeah, it's really kind of a problem. And if you like put it on the back of our heads, like me or like Joe here, it has a tendency to like fall off. So like, there are things that you mammals wear that would probably have to be like completely redesigned for raptors. Yeah, well, I was thinking like sunglasses. You know what I mean? Y'all mammals have your eyes like, 2 eyes next to each other, like right in the front. We have our eyes on the side of our head so we can see further. You know what I mean? Like, we have a wider field of vision. Yeah, I mean, there are pros and cons, but obviously a normal normal mammal pair of glasses would not work out too well. Hey, unformed mammal, thank you so much for coming in. Oh yeah, thank you, unformed mammal. Really do appreciate you taking the time and joining us. Super fun. Maybe a scarf would be good. Oh, all right. Yeah, I could maybe make a scarf work. Yeah, I mean, and like with everything, like a scarf is actually pretty straightforward. I like that, like we were able to, to have our masks, like when we go out, since we do not have like ears like you do, we just wrap the mask all the way around. Yeah, and some mammals thought that we were wearing like a long coat or something, and we weren't. We are just trying to, like I said, keep our nice drive-through mammals safe. Um, but yeah, like I said, like if we could have something that would like totally, like totally redesign, an article of clothing. Yeah, I was thinking, like yeah, having like sunglasses, that would be fun, or I was thinking it would be also fun to do like a Power Ranger um, helmet. Oh my gosh, Bob, that is just a height of nerdom. So Bob here wants to have a Power Ranger outfit that looks like that looks like that he can fit into. That's all Raptor like. It's gonna be funny. Well, hey, everyone does their own thing. So yeah, yeah, I really do enjoy the drive-through VA Scratch King memo. Oh, Jinx14, thank you so much for coming. Hi, Jinx Mammal. Yeah, we really appreciate, really do love your and Ultimate's channel. Again, we met you through the Scratch and the Itch Mammals, but very nice, very nice mammals. Yeah, and again, we really do appreciate you coming. I know, like I said, like there are so many scratching events going on, especially at this time of this time of day on a Sunday. Like again, we really do appreciate not just you scratching mammals, but anybody who takes the time out of your day to come to our live stream, especially when it is as busy as it is. So yeah, like you said, that's very interesting, and I think it is kind of fun. You know, y'all know that, like I said, I like to stay up. Bob goes to bed early, wakes up early, and I like to sleep in, but I stay up late. And so like I see a lot of our friends in other parts of the world that are like, hey, good afternoon and stuff. And it's like, it's like 1, 2 in the morning here. Yeah, and you really shouldn't stay up that late, Joe. Well, I do. So it happens. Ugh, par for the course. So yeah. Yeah, thank you, Rhino. Yeah, we really do appreciate that. And yeah, if you are able to, if you are just coming in and are able to hit the claws up button and like the live stream, that is really appreciated. So, um, well, Trip Mammals, have a great night. Yeah, thank you so much for coming, Trip Mammals. We look forward to seeing your next video. And like I said, if you want to give us guidance on poutine making, I do think we are going to attempt that. If it's not this week, then it's certainly going to be something we are going to try. So yeah. Oh, Viper Mammal, hey, thank you so much for coming in. Oh, Viper Mammal, very cool. Yeah, hope you and Boo win some paper rectangles with the scratching prey tonight. Yeah, and again, again, our friend Viper, another amazing mammal, another amazing scratching channel. Um, you know, um, and Viper, you might appreciate this. Our friend Fancy Nancy here sent us her coin, which is amazing. Yeah, I really do think like we didn't have a fun mail thing this Thursday, but this was our piece of fun mail. Um, but I think that we are going to ultimately on Thursday we are going to probably end up displaying our collection of scratch coins. Just like I said, because we really do appreciate all of you. For sending us stuff. Like that is so much fun. Um, Very exciting to go to the post office and yeah, like Coke Mammal. We did watch that, and I thought we commented on the those them Coke Tic Tacs. They definitely looked pretty awesome. We definitely thought that was cool. Yeah, I thought we had mentioned that too. And again, Coke flavored Tic Tacs are definitely something that I am a fan of. I've been looking for it, and as you can see, one of my favorite things to drink here is my Coke Zero. So I've got see if you can see it just right here. But yeah, I got my Coke Zero. So um, but but yeah, Viper Mammal, you got you got a scratch coin for us? Yeah, I did not know that. Viper's scratch coin. I'm trying to remember what that one looks like. I do not think that is one we have in our collection. But yeah, it's so nice to get fun mail. It is one of the highlights of our week. We do check the PO box about once a week. Oh, ha ha ha! Viper Memo is like he's not doing that. He is kidding. Yeah, we got our poker chips, and it was a nice cost-effective option. I really and truly would love to have a nice scratch coin here, but I want it to fit my Power Rangers Morpher, and I really do want to have like a Mighty Morphin Raptor Zord power coin that has like me on it. Oh my God, Bob, that's one, that's expensive, and two, that is the absolute height of nerddom. I mean, y'all do whatever you want to do, but I don't think anybody's going to get the reference. That you're trying to be a Power Ranger. You know, yeah, I think that would be awesome. I mean, we could do some amazing stuff. I mean, whatever, gigantic nerd, and it would be interesting. I mean, y'all have no idea how much paper rectangles Bob spends on nerd stuff. And I'm like, Bob, why do we need that? Well, Joe, you just, it's just tough to, you have to have appreciation for fine things. I mean, um, just saying. I mean, if you say so, Bob. Um, Again, I'm a little bit more of a simpler raptor. As far as what I find cool, I find meat, cheese, beer, and caffeine cool. But you know, just just saying. Yeah, and Viper, is very cool. You have Boo with you when you are scratching tickets. That is cool, and the lightning bug. Oh, hi, Death Central Mammal. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, Death Central, very cool. And yes, collectibles are sweet. Oh, like I said, maybe if I found something that made me exciting, it would be exciting. Then maybe. Oh, Brino is suggesting that you should spend some paper rectangles and get your own beer making kit. You know what? If I was as talented, at doing that as Brino is, there might be something to that. Uh, yeah. And hey, Brino, I actually really that was something I was meaning to ask you, because for those of you who do not know, our friend Brino's World here makes beer prey with his own two claws. Um, what do you figure, like, in terms of your cost of ingredients, depending on what it is you're making? Um, is it more expensive to brew your own? You know, like obviously it takes patience and skill to brew your own beer prey, but you know, is it more expensive generally to brew or not? Oh, see, Ted Thompson's right. Like he's into meat, cheese, and beer. Yeah. Um, you know, and that is precisely why you have membership. That's why we have memberships, and that is why Joe is doing this, because there are a lot of mammals out there who definitely think that Joe's interests that maybe are less family friendly would certainly be a factor. Oh, Viper Mammal, thank you so much for the super chat and for the paper rectangles. We really do appreciate that, sir. Yeah, that really does help us out. You know, you said, you know, as far as what we are able to do, you know, it definitely makes the channel more viable. You know, um, yeah, and it's just nice that y'all, you know, again take the time to do this, to join us. That'd be fun. So that's Central. You're asking which meat is best. That's kind of like, you know, asking, you know, what's you know, like there's a lot of choices. I like me like, you know, a nice big old like steak. You know, I love steak. You know, like cow prey. It's amazing. But bacon is amazing. You know, yeah. Personally, like you said, I would you know, I agree with Joe. Like, you know, as far as all of those things are good, my first choice for meat would probably be like sashimi. I love white tuna. I love you know, I love some salmon. You know, would I eat pig prey over deer prey? Um, you know, like I said, before I joined Bob and I was on my own, generally I didn't mess with deer because they're all big and stuff, you know, and be kind of difficult for me to take one down. Um, but totally, like you said, I love me some pork. In fact, there's a restaurant around here in the Little Italy neighborhood of Cleveland called Mia Bella. They have the most amazing pork belly. It is absolutely a an absolutely delicious meal. Yeah. You know, and that's the thing too. Like, you know, that's cool. So, and Viper, you're saying that Hickory Farms is good with beer. All right. You know, that's interesting. Good to know. But yeah. Oh wow, Billy Mammal, you're buying half a cow and freezing it. That's awesome. Oh, and the so the twins memo just hit a home run. So if you are a fan of baseball, now baseball, that's the one with the mammal that has the stick and they're trying to hit the ball and they try and eat to get tagged at a base or something. Yep, that's the one. See, we are learning. And that ain't hockey, which is the one with like where mammals beat each other up with sticks. The point is not to beat each other up, but I think it happens. Oh, well, that's why I watch. Ugh. Again, missing the point, but you know, yeah. Um, but yeah, Billy Mammal, that's amazing to get that much prey. Um, you know, you could do you could do some you know, amazing things. I mean, with that much, with different cuts of meat, you know, I'm sure you know, you could trim and make some nice like brisket or something. That'd be awesome. For sure. Um yeah, Yeah, eating human mammals, that's a very bad plan. Death Central mammal, like, that is, that is definitely, definitely not. And since we are not from Australia, kangaroo mammal is definitely not a generally not accessible. Oh, but Ted, you said you had some kangaroo jerky. Yeah, like now in Cleveland, we don't have no kangaroos, but I guess the deer kind of occupy that niche of being that herbivore, and they are absolutely everywhere. Yeah, I do feel bad for mammals who like spend time on these amazing like plants and stuff, and these deer herbivores come in and just like absolutely destroy it. I mean, it is it is it is just really unfortunate. And you do not like necessarily blame the deer mammals because they are like, oh yeah, hey, there is something to eat, and we do not use paper rectangles. We would not necessarily go to like a Kroger or a Giant Eagle and get a salad or something. We're just going to eat these flowers instead. So, oh yeah, well, like I said, cow mammal is something, it's easily gettable with paper rectangles. Um, yeah, and pork, very very good. So, oh, death mammal, you two are in Canada, very nice. I did not know that. So, well, Billy Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Have a great weekend. And hey, if you're able to catch up with us, we are live again on Thursday. But really appreciate you coming, and really appreciate you joining. Oh, so Death Central, like French Canadian. Yeah, that is Quebec, Joe. That is a part of Canada that they actually are very very nice mammals. They are like north and east of here on the St. Lawrence River, and though they they those mammals speak a different kind of mammal talk. Oh, that was a whole bunch of nerd for me, Bob, but sure. Ugh, Joe, you surprise me sometimes. Hey, Scratch and Bow on the go. Thank you so much for coming. Oh yeah, thank you for coming, Bo. Very nice to see you. Yeah, Scratch and Bow on the go. Again, another very nice lotto mammal. Does some uh, does some amazing stuff with Scratch and Pray. Yeah, very 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 nice, and glad you are able to make it. Oh, and Naomi Slot Channel. Oh, hi Naomi. Thank you for so much for coming. Joe, you probably run into Naomi more at nighttime than I do. Yeah, that's right. Naomi is a very very awesome mammal. Um, yeah, very very cool. So so yeah, lots of fun. Yeah, and Brano, thank you so much for reminding folks. Yeah, if you do not mind hitting the and Death Mammal too, thank you so much. Yeah, if you do not mind hitting that claws up button, that really does help us out with the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, like I said, that's very very nice. So yeah, for those of you who are coming in late, we just like you said, we got lots going on here. We wanted to share our fun mail from our friend Fancy Nancy Scratcher here. She sent us her coin. It was very very nice. Um, and like I said, for those of you who do not know yet, we have just been approved for channel memberships. The announcement for that dropped yesterday, and so if you want to see exclusive Joe content, you can do it. Like I said, our Joe and I have different ideas on how to run the channel. Like, I want to keep the channel, although it is not for hatchlings, I do want to keep it family friendly. And just take a look at Joe here. He is a walking not family friendly. Well, yeah, and again, some great ideas that I kind of want to be able to explore. If y'all join the membership, you can kind of see what we want to do. But like I said, just be aware, it is not family friendly content. Yeah. So kind of as our friends Mel's and Chris were saying, a little bit more R-rated Raptor channel content. Yeah, and it was definitely a great thing. We got to, like I said, looks like it's going to hold, but we are at 2.5K friends on our channel. That's huge. So we're very excited. Viper, you're saying we need to have the brick wall. Well, our outside our place is actually like a loft. Like you said, so the outside walls here, like you said, we have some brick areas. And then, like you said, sometimes you might see us in that room with the white walls, like the interior walls. That's kind of fun. So, oh, Dr. Tastegood, thank you so much for joining the channel. We really, really appreciate that. I am so happy that you are able to come and see my videos. That is amazing. Yeah. So Death Mammal, you were saying that you are watching a crocodile documentary. So yeah. Yeah, like I said, in their whether it is the Cretaceous or now, like, crocodiles in their element, yeah, you generally want to leave them alone. Yeah, if they're out of their element, if they ain't in no water or nothing, then they're kind of like decidedly less scary. But if they're like doing their thing, you just don't want to mess with the crocodile or an alligator or caiman. Yeah. And it is interesting. There were crocodilians in the actually even before our time, Joe, that kind of they were kind of more like dog mammal size. They were like, moved like dogs, and it's kind of interesting. So yeah. So yeah, you're gonna have like, iguana prey or something. I mean, it's just interesting, that how many animals on Earth today are have a mammal background. Yeah, very interesting. So yeah, like you were saying, like as far as water goes, yeah, we generally like to to give the crocs a very very wide berth. Like they are like I said, once they get out of their element, advantage Raptor every time. But if they are in the water, they are well suited to it. Yeah, you whether I don't care if you are a polar bear. Yeah, if you are going to, or a big old bear mammal, you definitely want to take a crocodile by the water very very seriously. And that's like one of the nice things, if you have plumbing, you do not have to worry about um so much um going to a watering hole. So yeah, I think it's nice. You don't have to worry about that. Oh, Sasha Memel, thank you so much for coming. Oh yeah, like I said, we're so glad you are able to make it. We're going to stream, of course, as long as we can. There is a limitation to us using this format. We're only able to stream for, an hour, perhaps a little more, um, because of the way the way we're set up. Um, the lights, we don't have enough space to plug in both the phone and the lights. So, we're shooting on the phone, and the phone is gonna just, the phone is gonna die at some stage. Well, and yeah, that's like you said, an unfortunate limitation, but I really do like how our lighting has turned out. So, um, but yeah. So, Rhino, you said you had a place in California serving African prey. Um, oh, that's interesting. Yeah. So you are able to eat exotic prey from Africa. I just again would be interesting to try. Again, something that I really enjoy. Um, that again I felt at one time was very exotic. Um, but I just really, really enjoy it with the sushi places. I really enjoy eel. Smoked eel is really, really good. And I mean, it's meat and it's nice. I mean, it ain't my first pick. Eel prey's all right, but Bob just loses his little mind over some eel prey. Yeah, and it's just not, I think a lot of mammals are like, ooh, ooh, that's gross. I do not think that is viable prey. But like you said, when you try things and you might find, that you really do like that. Um, so yeah. And Brino, that's definitely a real possibility. As far as getting a power strip, I'm concerned about plugging the power strip into the extension cord, but I'm not sure if that if that's a huge problem or not. We ain't electrician raptors, but Bob said that that really ain't a good idea to be plugging an extent like because we need an extension cord to power the light. And if we need an extension cord to get over here, um, you know, to power the phone too, then if we plug in the power strip, that might be detrimental. Yeah, so I do not know. So, Death Memo, you said you are not normally big on marine prey. That is interesting. Oh, Food Fight Showdown! Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, really appreciate that. And yeah, Food Fight Mammal. If y'all ain't checked him out, he's got a great food review channel. Check him out. So, Death Mammal, is there such a thing as electrician raptors? Well, there are very few of us raptors, and I have not met a raptor who has you know done the work and studied electrician. I mean, I'm sure it's possible. Again, as far as a raptor trying to earn paper rectangles, I think it is probably easier for us to be like a security guard, just because we are like intimidating to most mammals. Even if we're not going to do anything here, but if we're just like, even if we're just holding a flashlight and we're just like, um, you know, bad mammal, stop. You're not welcome here. Um, you know, there is just that alone, and that they all like run away and stuff. Bob, you'd make a lousy security raptor. You ain't intimidating at all. They'd just like point and laugh at you. Oh, be quiet, Joe. Not like you're like Mr. Fierce Raptor yourself. I'd do a better job than you would, that's for sure. Ugh. But yeah. And there it is. That is the warning for our phone. Um, so um, so yeah, we probably are going to have to be wrapping up soon. Which is really sad because this is a great stream, great session. Having so much fun with all of you nice mammals. Yeah, really, really do appreciate that. Yeah, we will be live again on on Sunday, um, but um, or the live again Thursday. Bob, you're confusing people. Yeah, we go live Thursday and Saturday at 7 p.m. So yeah, if y'all do wanna join us, um, we should we should we could do that. Yeah. I mean, and maybe I could get into acting. I don't know. Bob, you're just a YouTuber. You ain't an actor. Well, I mean, hey, we can all dream, right? I guess so. Anyway, again, really, really wanted to thank y'all for coming out. Great stream. A lot of fun. Um, again, we will be live um, on Thursday at 7. So have a great night, a great weekend, and we will talk to y'all later. Yeah, thank you for coming, and have a great night.